And then you had this nice little moment where he was like, Bailey, help me.
I need your help.
Help me. So yeah, Charlotte Flair in her fake face come out to face Io Sky. This was a great match. This was really fucking good. I thought Bailey on commentary killed it. I guess Shotzi is Bray Wyatt now because they played a little Shotzi video, her giggling and sailing Bailey while clipping scissors in midair. And that scared Bailey so much that she left the public area that she was in, where Shotzi definitely wasn't, to go to the back area where Shotzi could probably be hiding in the shadows with a pair of scissors waiting to stab her in the neck. So good job, Bailey. And then you had this nice little moment where he was like, Bailey, help me.
I need your help.
Help me. But you know what? She didn't need Bailey's help. In fact, she did a whole hell of a lot better without Bailey. I thought this was going to be like just a Charlotte move clinic. But no, this was a proper wrestling match. Io looked fantastic. There was a lot of false finishes. Of course, Charlotte won because, you know, she won 14 titles and she needs that victory over Io versus the other way around.
Io, who's holding the Money in the Bank contract.
So then after the match, Asuka attacks Charlotte and she gets her in an armbar. A referee tells her to let go and she let go. And then she starts dancing,
proving that no one's ready for Asuka.
No one is ready for Asuka.
Hey, Charlotte Flair was not ready for Asuka.
She gets to stand tall for once. At least there's that. I don't know if they already said it, but the triple threat match is a thing now.
And if you would have listened, we've been telling you that for weeks. So they announced it on social media. So it was already like they announced it that day. So apparently there was some kind of thing that happened on SmackDown. So there, I guess the show got changed a bit. Well, also to note here, earlier in the week there was a video that went around that she was working a house show, and she may or may not have torn her ACL or something. But she was on the show tonight, and it looks like she is not as hurt as they initially thought. She got stretchered out. She got the X thrown up, so it was initially thought to be a lot worse than what it turned out to be, which is good for Shotzi because now she didn't have to, you know, she's in this thing with Bailey, whatever it is. So she gets to continue that. If Bailey did get injured, she was just going to, I don't know, sit there and have to wait till Bailey gets back. Oh, the meanwhile, she did cut her hair for all this, so yeah.
Yeah, she'd sit in that dirty bathroom and away from her TV screens.
And yes, we do differ. I think this whole Shotzi thing, it's like a low budget horror movie. I'm digging it.
I think it's awful because it's Shotzi. I don't understand how you're going to give the chick with the tank the crazy gimmick. Like, how are you going to make the chick with the tank more dangerous? How are scissors more dangerous than a tank?
Well, it's like a horror movie. This is her natural element. She's a big, now I know this because I follow her on Instagram. Go ahead and say what you want to say, but she's a big horror fan.
Okay.
Like that's her thing. Like horror is like, she does all this cosplay for these horror things. And
well, then why doesn't she just go cosplay?
Well, I'm just saying, this is like her natural elements is being in this horror movie type thing that's happening right now. Anyway,
works so well for Bray Wyatt.
Speaking of Bray Wyatt, he is rumored to be starting a program with Cody Rhodes right after SummerSlam. He may even be at SummerSlam to start the thing.
You just all sorts of bad news this week.
You want to keep going? Go ahead. I do want to say that I didn't like that the Money in the Bank contract holder had to lose this match because she's holding the contract. Mm-hmm. And now you just told us that she can't beat Charlotte Flair one-on-one.
Right.
So I didn't like that.
She can be competitive, but she just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would have said maybe don't book this match.
Or you know what? Have Charlotte lose. Charlotte can lose a match. It's okay.
Or that. But she's also, challenging for the title, so.
Well, she could still lose.
realistically, this was champion versus champion.
Yeah.
So neither one of them really needed to lose, but yeah, they had to do it with Io, and yeah, that was really about it. And also, there was this ridiculous spot. There's one ridiculous spot that I would point out.
The cartwheel.
Yes.
Yeah. The
Io.
cartwheel clothesline thing.
Oh no, not that.
Oh, all right.
That was a new move, by the way. You can almost call it a buckshot lariat, but it modified in its
It was
way.
fucking dumb. The way she did that little front somersault thing, it was slow and awkward, and
Yeah, it was awkward because she had to slow down to find the spot. Like,
yeah,
after
Io
the
had
turn, she had to like find where Io was. It's like she was dizzy or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Anyway,
Io had plenty of time to just deck her.
yeah, that was maybe she needs to work on that a little bit. There was one spot, Charlotte Flair's outside of the ring, and Io goes to do a Hurricane Rana. Like she did the Hurricane Rana, and then she hits the floor, and then after that, Charlotte does the front flip to sell the move. So it was like so delayed. It was just like, well, that wasn't that wasn't the best.
Yeah, but a lot of her matches are very clumsy looking, and it seems like there's timing issues. I don't know if it's because she's so tall and everybody else she works with is usually shorter. Like Io's tiny.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
So yeah, the triple threat match is set. If you've been listening to us, you would know that already. And